The bye week was more than kind to the Red Raiders, as obviously the much needed rest and extra preparation for the Big 12 opener. Now the Red Raiders also start the week ranked the top defense and the #2 offense in the entire country. I sat down earlier today with Coach Tuberville to get his thoughts heading into the conference opener on Saturday.
Stevens started to go up the middle, now cuts it left, dives to the end zone, touchdown Red Raiders!
Coach Tuberville, coming off the bye week, your team sits 3-0. Is your team where you want them to be going into the 9-week stretch?
Well, we really don't know where we're at because of the teams that we played, but we're in a lot better shape when we started because we've worked on our depth. We've played a lot of players. Our starters really hadn't had to play over a half in each of the games that we played. Mentally, we're prepared. Physically, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes.
I know it's early, but going into Iowa State, you have the #1 defense and the #2 offense in the country. Talk to me about, especially after last year, how does that feel for this program?
Well, I think it gives our guys a lot of confidence. We all understand a little bit of the reason where we're there. We just hope we can keep both of them rather high. If we do that, we're going to have a good football team. We have made a lot of progress, but we just got to continue to make progress. I think the big thing, especially on defense, is technique, how we played technique, how hard we played, and then on offense, we can score points, but we're more balanced, and I think that's what I'm more proud of than anything.
What can we expect from the Cyclones? They're 3-0 as well. What are you kind of looking for? Two teams ready to start conference off with a bang.
Yeah, both teams will be ready to play. They've had an off week. It'll be a lot of enthusiasm from their fans. We're walking into a tough situation, but we've got to learn to play in that type of situation, and it'll be tough for us because we've got to overcome a lot of crowd noise, something that we hadn't had to deal with. A lot of young guys going really into the first place in the Big 12 that it's going to be rather difficult. A lot of lessons learned, but we'll just have to wait and see how we handle it.
You mentioned it's a tough place to play. You have yet to win in Ames, and this program hasn't won in Ames since '06. What's going to be key Saturday to walk away with a W?
Well, our #1, when you go on the road, you treat it like a business trip, but the players have to understand from even before you leave here what they're getting into. It doesn't need to be any surprise. We've told them exactly what it's going to be like. Our players that have been there have told them that. It's going to be a little cooler, which I think will help us. It won't be sweaty, and we've had a tough time holding on the ball, throwing the ball around with sweat all over the ball, so it'll be a little bit drier, but it'll be a fun trip. Everybody's saying, man, we just got to win this game. You don't want to put a lot of pressure on the players. If it doesn't go well in this game for us, what are we going to cancel the rest of the season? We're not going to do that. We've got 8 games left, and we want to go and play well for 4 quarters and see what happens. Neither game that we've played them last 2 years have we played very well.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck this weekend.